Hello everybody, my name is Takara and today we're looking at the Polly Pocket Starlight Castle from 1992. Now I've talked at length about Polly Pocket and the history of Polly Pocket in a previous Polly Pocket video. I said Polly Pocket way too many times, I'm sorry. But that was I believe the 30th, I'm looking over at my thing, the 30th anniversary exclusive, and I've talked at length about the history, where it started, who started it, when Mattel took over, and etc. So if you want a little bit of a history lesson on Polly Pocket, please check out that video. There will obviously be a link in the description so you can watch it. Hopefully a title card, and of course it will be featured at the end of this video. I didn't have too many Polly Pockets as a kid. I did have this one, and I believe a larger castle. It might have been Cinderella's or something like that. But those are the only two that I remember having as a kid. Of course, like most things that I buy, I got this off of eBay, and I purposely bought it incomplete and not working because that made it cheaper. I'm honestly more interested in the compact than the small toys because I didn't even have the toys, and it definitely did not work when I had it as a kid. So this website I love referencing because it has like literally every bit of information you could ever need on Polly Pocket. So this website's called onlypollypocket.com, which I'll have linked below, and it literally has a wealth of information, and it is amazing how much these little compacts have inside them. I will be getting 100% of my information Polly Pocket wise off this website. So please check it out because it is really nicely put together. It does have that 90s aesthetic, whether it's on purpose or not, and I just love looking at all the little Polly Pockets and all the little details that they have with them. Now, like I said prior, I purposely bought this not functioning and without the Pollys and the horses and accessories because it honestly made it much more expensive to buy it that way. If I could, I would have because I am a completionist, but it honestly would cost me more to buy the dolls alone than the compact itself. So the basic outside of the compact is pretty much, it's a dark pink color, it's heart-shaped, and of course it has the iconic Polly Pocket logo in gold. I've had some failed attempts at trying to restore the logo, so at this point I'm not too sure what I want to use, but I have an idea and I'll post about it in the future. The heart shape, in my opinion, is the most iconic look, and on the back it does have the bluebird embossed emblem, but it's kind of hard to see because it is a little scratched up and old, so I gave you a little picture on the side so you could see what it says. Of course, like I said before, I don't have any of the little Pollys or figurines that come in this set, but I know Princess Polly, Prince Casper, a horse and carriage, and a swan is featured in this set. I absolutely love the colors that they chose for this compact because it's just so 90s, but it also has like that fantasy plus Polly Pocket element, and it just looks so cool and it's so iconic. This Polly Pocket was made in 1992, so that means this little compact is 28 years old. It's kind of funny because this means it's a year older than me, and I was playing with this when it was already pretty old, so I think that's kind of interesting. I've said prior that mine does not work, and I absolutely struggled for some reason to put that back in. I did put batteries in it before to test it out, and it didn't work, so I guess the seller was right, but it lighting up wasn't something I was too worried about because I honestly feel like if it lights up and has the figurines, or either way, it becomes a little bit more expensive. I feel like every collector that starts collecting Polly Pocket or has for a while has Starlight Castle because you just can't start collecting or have a collection without it. It's probably one of the most imaginative compacts that I've seen in a while, and I know there's hundreds of Polly Pockets, but just the idea and the engineering of how to make a tiny world in this compact just blows my mind even as an adult. So you can see at the bottom there's a little knight in armor, and the door does open up, and there's a throne, and next to it is a kitchen. So if you have long nails like me, Polly Pocket can be your best friend or your enemy, especially those little areas that can open up. Oh my goodness, it is embarrassing how long it took for me to get this little door open. It was honestly just frustrating. I swear though as a kid it was just as hard to open up, so maybe it's not just my nails and it's just in general. Like I mentioned before, mine obviously doesn't light up, so I could not show you, but the picture right here does show you how nice it is, and it's actually really pretty, and I feel like I'm missing out, but I'd rather have the compact than nothing at all. I've actually was inspired by a few people to start collecting Polly Pocket, and one of them is Kirchi here on YouTube. She's actually selling logos for you to restore your own Polly Pockets, and I think that's the route I'm gonna go. Like always, before we go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I want to thank you so much for watching, and in the comments below, tell me what your favorite Polly Pocket compact is, because I know Starlight is obviously a classic, but I want to hear what yours is below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.